Hello, I'm David Sivit, and I'm going to do a little walkthrough the Team Leader Guide, which the Grove and I authored, which is a comprehensive guide to the team performance model, practices that will help you go through the different stages, as well as strategies for handling the biggest problems. When you open the book up, the table of contents shows you these different sections, and it starts out really with a section on leadership. If you're a person who's just joining becoming a team leader, it's very helpful to orient to what you're up against and what kind of team that you're actually going to be leading. There's a model looking at some of the things that team leaders need to pay attention to, as well as a roles checklist and much other information that will help orient you. It then looks at the scope of kinds of things you'll have to lead teams through, using the metaphor of a river raft here, from formation all the way through action planning and action learning. The key here is the team performance model, which was developed by myself and Alan Drexler over about 10 years, and it shows how teams' aspirations, which are often kind of up in the air and anything's possible, are then constrained by organizational resources and commitments and come to a point where you then master the constraints and regain freedom and high performance. Supported by the organization, of course. Now, this bouncing ball model is explained step by step, as well as its history, in the following section, where each spread looks at one of them. So here, goal clarification and the 3 indications that you've done a good job on clarifying your goals, and the indications of when you haven't. Same with commitment. Now, each of these then is matched to a set of practices, and the practices, say around goal clarification, are all designed on a page-at-a-glance format, very consistently showing you the name of the practice, the benefit, the graphic, the steps, tips, and where it fits on the model. And these are all conveniently indexed on the side of the book by a blank graphic marker for the 7 stages. Then each one of the practices, of course, can be used in combination. And here on the back is a map to 12 different strategies for the common recurring things that teams have to deal with, like team formation, relationship building, stakeholder enrollment, goal alignment. And each of these has a little diagram here, created by Ed Clausen, which shows the sequence that you go through, in this case, to form the team. And each one of these steps that relates to a best practice relates back here.